I ain't noticed y'all was hating. Brand new chick, she don't know that I can patience. I just wanna know that I can hold a conversation. Oof, I don't know what y'all debating. I've been waiting for you, now I'm running out of patience. Running up a check, trying to run out.
Thank you. On a cold night at the foot of the Rockies, EA Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to Empower Field at Mile High in Denver, Colorado. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Seattle Seahawks and the Denver Broncos. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Now the first carry here for Phillip Lindsay. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. Second down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
He'll take this from the 40 up to the 45 for a gain of 5.
On the carry.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
He's got his tight end fan. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 50 catches for him now on the year. He's got a first down.
At the 38-yard line.
That's going to be a long day. He's checking.
Shotgun snap and a give to Lindsay. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Livingston into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's the Pro Bowl quarterback, Richard Sherman. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
Dancing to his left. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. It's caught at the 10. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 33 yards that time.
But they didn't ease into that drive right out of the turnover. They go for the big shot downfield and hit it. A lot of teams have that opportunity, but not every coach is going to green.
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Rashad Penny, touchdown number 15 on the year. And the Seahawks have taken a first quarter lead. Solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up. Meaning, when you get on a guy, you just stay right there, and each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive as we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
To throw on 2nd down. Livingston escaping the pressure right. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. That time he was looking for Jerry Jeudy. And it's 3rd down. Off play action. Livingston. Got a man. It's Jeudy complete. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Bronco 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Off the play fake, Livingston. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And that will be incomplete.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
On 4th down, here's Sam Martin on to kick it away. Back deep for the Seahawks, Tyler Lockett. This is taken at the 15. It's a 40-yard punt, but they lose yardage on the return. And it'll be Seahawk football as they take over deep in their own territory. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. It's Rashad Penny. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 12-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. From the gun, Bridgewater. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett.
Bridgewater's pass.
The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up 1st downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Bridgewater. And he's got Lockett. The 40. He's at the 30. And he is finally out of bounds, but not before taking it down inside the 30. It's a big play on 3rd down for the Seahawks. 53 yards. A first down carry. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard.
Brings up second and a yard.
They go play action. Bridgewater. Forced out to his left. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10.
Bridgewater's pass. Intercepted.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And the results for them have not been strong to this point. 2 drives have ended in a turnover and then a punt.
So would it be too snarky for me to say that they've shown improvement? Because you had two drives with turnovers. Now they punted it away, so at least they didn't turn it over. So that's good, right?
You're going to get some angry users reaching out to you on social media.
Well, I don't mean to be. I was actually looking for the positive. Silver lining, you know.
Looking to throw on second down. Livingston. And he fires one that's intercepted. It's the Pro Bowl cornerback, Richard Sherman. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
That was a nice catch, and not by the guy you thought it was going to be. How about the defender turning into an offensive player as soon as the ball hits his hands? And off he goes, off to the races, and into the end zone.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And that'll make the score 14-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it.
25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. To throw on second down, Livingston. He's got his big tight end, Fant. The reception good for 7. It's third down.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
Denver Broncos.
3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the gun, Livingston. This is the tight end, Fant. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
At the 40-yard line.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
A run with Lindsey out of the gun. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. It's Quentin Dunbar with a pick. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Following the interception, here's Bridgewater. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
On second down, Bridgewater again. Flush to his right. And now he's going to use his legs. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third. They'll try and run for it with Penny. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield.
He was taken down.
Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on third down.
First down.
Bridgewater now from the 50. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. 39 yards there, a big one.
Press coverage on the outside, and for defenders, that's the ultimate risk-reward. If you take the risk, can you reward yourself by keeping them on the line of scrimmage? But no, not on that one. Got to step on them. Now it's just a matter of laying the ball out there for him to go get it.
And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes.
It's second and 8.
Off the play fake, Bridgewater. Flushed out right. This will be caught at about the 5. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. That catch good for 5. It's third down. This is Connor, and he will score. Touchdown, Seattle.
Touchdown.
James Conner with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Seahawks add on to their lead. And it is now 21-0.
Makes the score Seahawks 21, Broncos nothing. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it.
25-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. Oh, now Lindsey lost the football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. And in this very cold night air, how much harder, Charles, is it to hang on to that football?
It's a lot harder, and I know for the most part we think about a ball being slick when there's rain or snow, any type of moisture. But when it's cold and dry like this,
it is cold.
And it is cold, it's also slick that way because you're not able to really grip it the same way. Your hands are cold, and then the hits seem harder. So, yeah, it's a lot more difficult to hold on to the football, which means you have to emphasize it that much more.
Wind chills right now, 12 degrees. They'll run on first down. Fitzpatrick. And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Check.
Back to throw. Livingston. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line.
He's brought down at the 30.
Akeem Hicks that time on the tackle.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun. Livingston eluding the pressure right. Open man. He completes it to Judy. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Check. Lucky.
Throwing again. Livingston to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends, who you would think could absorb that contact.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. From the gun, Livingston. Left side here, that's the tight end Fant. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. So on 4th down, on comes Brandon McManus and the field goal unit for the Broncos. A 33-yarder from the left hash. The kick by McManus is good. And the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
Brandon McManus to kick off for Denver.
After splitting the uprights, McManus to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
And his throw is incomplete. Philip Dorsett, the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd down.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
A 2nd down throw for Bridgewater. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off at the 23. And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Off play action. Livingston. He'll go up top here for Hamler. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. It's Quentin Dunbar with a pick. And his guys have got it back. The closing stages of the first half.
By the Seahawks. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
So we are at halftime here on a Monday night. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. And how about this line out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
Play fake. Bridgewater. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down. On play action, it's Bridgewater. Rolling to his right. He'll try and run it. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
On second down, here's Penny. And he'll be down close to the first down marker as he gets this to the Broncos' 28. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with third down now looming.
And it's third down.
From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. That's caught by Penny. And they'll get this down to the 10. The Seahawks moving pretty well through the air. Another first down.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
Bridgewater now looking to throw on first. And he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line. Bradley Chubb in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15.
57's the mic. Watch 57. Come on. 57's the mic. 57's the mic.
Another try after the first down sack. Bridgewater out to the right. He gets it to Lockett. And he'll be out of bounds. Give him 14 on the play. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot.
14-yard pickup. But it's third down.
Connor. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. James Conner, his second touchdown of the night. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Well, nothing complicated about that. That's old-school power football.
And effective. And that's the key to everything, right? Sometimes we try and do too mmany things. Just hand it to the big guy and let him go forward.
The extra point now coming from Myers. And the kick here no good, but a penalty flag is down. Looks like he got run into. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Now Myers for the extra point. And they open the lead up now to 25 points.
Makes the score Seahawks 28, Broncos 3. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it.
25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust? And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Akeem Hicks. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. They'll run. It's Lindsey. And he'll get this up over the 25 to the 26. 9 yards on the gain there, so he got half of it back. And it'll be third down.
Makes it 3rd and 9.
They'll roll him out right. He can run for it, and he will. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th.
It's 4th.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Now they go for it on 4th down, but that pass is knocked away and incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
It's a loss of 2.
Play action now. Bridgewater.
At the Broncos 30.
He completes this to Sutton. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Cortland Sutton, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks are running away with this one. And a nice job by him to catch the slant and then navigate and break free.
And receivers love slant routes because it gets the ball in their hands so quickly and oftentimes on the move. And when they're on the move like that, then they get to use their best asset, which is usually their speed.
And their speed sometimes, like this instance, can take them into the end zone. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it.
25-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. Now a pass hauled in midfield. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. A big play there for the Broncos on third. And even 50 yards. On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. And he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
That's good for a Denver Broncos.
They'll run with Lindsey. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Philip Lindsey with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Broncos get a bit closer.
Could not block that one any better. Everyone was accounted for, and a great surge by the offensive line.
Extra point from McManus is good, and that will cut this lead down to 25.
Brandon McManus to kick off for Denver.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Still comfortably on top, 3rd quarter, as they start things here with a 1st and 10. They begin with a run by Penny. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter.
With the score, Seahawks 35, Broncos 10.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first. From the gun, again to Penny. As he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Out of the gun, Bridgewater. He'll buy some time right. He gets it to his running back, Rashad Penny. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 19.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
On the draw, this is Penny. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. Tackle by Bradley Chubb, the number 5 pick in the 2018 draft. That's going to set him back 5 yards. A false start penalty, and now they're back to needing 10 yards on 2nd down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Cortland Sutton with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And this offense is running away with this one. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
The score, Seahawks 42, Broncos
set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Haskins. This is Hamler on the receiving end. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup.
1st and 10.
Here's Haskins out of the gun. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 35. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. CD, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 34-yard line.
play action. They'll throw. Flush to his right. He hits his target, Lockett. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Watch the twist. Watch the twist.
They'll run with Penny here out of the shotgun. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Rashad Penny. His second TD of the game at 16th on the season. And the interception by the Seahawks D leads to a touchdown.
The score, Seahawks.
Myers connects on the PAT. And the lead will swell by one more. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it.
25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter. A completion, yes, but certainly not what they wanted. A loss of a full 6 yards. To throw again on second down. Haskins. He's got his 6'5 receiver. That's Tim Patrick. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
36-yard line.
From the gun, it's Haskins. He'll fire one downfield for... It's caught inside the 25. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man.
And that touchdown, well, it barely puts a dent in this lead. And unfortunately, I'm having too many flashbacks right now. I remember getting beat down like this playing before.
Oh, yeah? College, high school?
College, not a heck of a lot of fun. I still remember playing and trying to tackle an elusive tailback who ended up scoring 4 touchdowns, 226 yards. He scored so many times and had so many great runs, I knew every note to their school's fight song.
Bet that ice bath felt extra cold afterwards, too.
Oh, no, there was no ice bath. You're just trying to get out of there before the reporters got to you.
First and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
From down at the 12, it's first and 10. They'll try and run some clock here with Penny. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on first and 10.
Hey, check Mike 57.
From the gun, Bridgewater. Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he's got the first down here and then some, but a penalty flag down. This could very well be coming back.
Get him, boy. Get him, boy.
So the illegal forward pass also costs him a down, and now it's second and long.
All day, every day, any day. Hey, go Mike 40, Mike 40. Watch the slants, watch the slants. Mike 40. All right, ball up.
Bridgewater now. Oh, and Bridgewater intercepted for the third time. Picked off at the 28. And they're going to be set up in the red zone at the 15. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December.
Giving.
Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
Ball carrier.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
brings up 2nd and 7.
And it looks like this will be the last play before the 2-minute warning. On 2nd and 7, Haskins eluding the pressure right. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Speed is the name of the game when it comes to RPOs, and sometimes you can be a little too quick, thus inaccurate, incomplete.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They'll try and throw for it with Haskins. And this is caught. Well, they get one back, picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big. And in the red zone, I guess this is why you have a guy like that on your roster.
Without a doubt, and if you have him, you use him because he's a guy who's going to win just about every time. I don't care what the coverage is.
Throwing again, here's Haskins. Blitz coming, and down he goes. So tried to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got home, brought him down.
Yeah, got home, which means there had to be good coverage, just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, you're trying to throw quick hitters, quick slants, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's going to air it out for Dorsett. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Isaiah Oliver with the INT. Well, they're not making it easy on themselves here down the stretch. 2 picks now in the 4th quarter, trying to hang on to that lead.
Talk about keeping someone in the game. Instead of being able to shut the door, it's still cracked open because they can come back on you now. Boy, people are really happy about those picks. Any fantasy team that has this defense.
At the 21-yard line.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Haskins, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Another incomplete pass there. What do you take from this game offensively?
Well, it's tough to really analyze for him because it is a team game, right? And let's be honest, though. The defense did him no favors in this one at all. Offense actually moved the ball. So, bottom line, film session, defense is going to be a real tough one for them. Offense, they'll get a little bit of praise.
It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Bronco 1st down. Now a desperation throw. It's caught inside the 25. And he is down deep into Seattle territory. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off down at the 2. And not much on the return there. He'll take it only up to the 9-yard line.
They'll take over.
Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense. But they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Tackle made at the 16-yard line. A 7-yard pickup.
Throwing here, Bridgewater.
3.
All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd.
He was brought down by Bud Dupree. Tonight's final score, Seahawks 49, Broncos 23.